Welcome to episode 108 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys dive into a whirlwind of Halloween-themed discussions, technical mishaps, and warm beers. Gross. Joshua tries to stump Sean with nightmare trivia, and Sean has some strong feelings about Halloween candy. We get a tease of upcoming gameplay videos, plus more Hallo-Ifs. Do you think you could fight one human-sized Annabelle doll? What about becoming the Grim Reaper for the day? All that and more. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. And this is episode 108. Buddy, like I do most weeks, how are you doing today?
Tonight. Sean, I don't know how transparent and honest I should be before we dive deep into this episode. But I don't want to go too deep, but if any of you that are listening are really good at like technical shit, like setting up cameras potentially and navigating Windows 10, 11, 12, all the shit that they need to come out with still, like we will gladly hire you. We can't pay you, but
yep, obviously intern,
but we will feed you with food, drinks, potentially women or animal, whatever you're into. We will find some kind of currency to help you out with. But Sean, ultimately, I'm doing okay. And like I always do, like you do, I just want to thank the listeners, thank those of the audience, and for joining us here on episode 108, because it's going to be a good one, I think, despite it being like 12 at night for us, and we're just like tired and broken at this point. Literally.
Just come to the website, read what happened. We talked about it before we started recording. You can read that on the website, SorryForTheDelay.live, and you'll get the idea. That's why Joshua kind of looks like a Roblox character, and I'm crystal clear, as always. So you'll understand why after that. But if you're just listening, hey, thank you for listening. You don't even notice the difference. Cool beans. Buddy, like we do every week, though, what is in your cup? I know. What is melted in your cup, my dude?
I mean, it's not quite melted because maybe I just had the foresight to understand this is going to take forever to start. So I didn't make a drink, but what I did go out and buy, I went out and bought one of these guys right here. Kind of hard to describe, but this is a pack of Nightmare on Alvarado Street, everybody.
Nightmare on Alvarado Street.
This is
that by Alvarado Brewing?
Yeah, it's by Alvarado Brewing, and it's a pumpkin porter brew with cinnamon.
Pumpkin porter?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, pumpkin porter brewed with cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yeah, I said that right.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, that's what I fucking said. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. 4 minutes in. That's the kind of vocabulary you're going to get after what we've been through, everybody. But yeah, man, it's basically it's a 4-pack. This shit was really, it's like $30-something, dude. Like it was really expensive for 4 beers. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but
for 4 of them?
And I feel like I'm not even going to do it justice because this shit's almost room temperature by now because, again, I don't need to play that broken record, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to drink this bad boy.
Yeah,
and
buddy, fucking chug it. You need it.
My God.
I want to know if it tastes like cinnamon.
Oh, my goodness.
Pause there.
I kind of feel like if I would have drank this when it was completely cold, it would be so much better. So I can't knock it because of the fact that it's been sitting in a room for so long, but that's actually really good. And I got this at the our local, I won't call it a gas station because they also serve food. It's called Ranch Milk. So they got a bunch of like cool shit there. So shout out to Ranch Milk. Yeah. They got this right here. So if you're curious and want a seasonal beer, there you go, man. Nightmare on Alvarado Street. Go out and get it. It's pretty good even when it's warm, I guess I could say. But yeah, Sean, that's what I'm sipping on over here. I don't know what you got over there. Hopefully you didn't make a drink because that shit's probably...
Oh, man, that would have sucked if I did make a drink, buddy. But I did not, thank God. It actually kind of benefited me in a weird way. Buddy, I'm drinking some Storytellers. I got a Cabernet here.
Oh, nice.
This one is called Got Away. You know, I feel like we're a couple of storytellers on this podcast, and I wanted a little bit of a diverging entity of what I usually drink. So I got that in my little Sorry for the Delay cup here. Delicious Cabernet.
Perfect.
Tastes like grapes. It's delicious.
Tastes like grapes.
Yeah. But, buddy, with that being said, because we are storytellers, I just want to cut right into the Maple Street Saga this week. This is chapter 11, Joshua. One more chapter, buddy, and it's over. And I don't have to do this ever again in my entire life for as long as I live. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way if you're okay with that, buddy.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Let's get a story going.
Let's get a story going. Here you guys go, everybody. Chapter 11, Maple Street. Here it is.
The Night Muffins spoke. A Maple Street Paranormal Misadventure. Chapter 11. It was a perfect evening on Maple Street. Crisp breeze, pumpkin spice in the air, not a single raccoon fire. Even Greg's toaster hadn't screamed all day, which obviously meant something terrible was about to happen. The signs. Mabel's garden grew spiral-shaped tomatoes overnight. Greg's reflection refused to mimic him. Cody levitated a full 3 inches off the ground while sleeping. And then there was the sound. Low, pulsing, rhythmic, like a heartbeat made of meows. It echoed from the storm drains, from behind walls, from under their skin. The Gathering. At precisely 11:11 p.m., every light in town turned red. The street lamps bent inward. Mailboxes opened on their own. And every animal, raccoon, squirrel, frog, even one suspiciously intelligent goldfish, walked calmly to the town square and sat in a circle, waiting. Greg, clutching a tape recorder and a half-eaten granola bar, whispered,
"It's happening, isn't it?"
"Yep, looks like it," said Mabel, adjusting her cloak made entirely of oven mitts. Cody simply nodded and pointed to the center, where Muffins now stood, floating, larger, awake. She speaks. The air cracked like glass, the sky folded inward. And Muffins spoke, not in sound, in memory.
"You were never meant to remember. This street was a seal, a loop, a container for everything too strange to be forgotten. But someone fed the spiral, gave it juice boxes and questions."
Cody shrugged.
"Sorry."
"Now the spiral is awake, and the memory must return."
Suddenly, everyone in town dropped to their knees, gasping. They saw things, previous loops. Greg in 1912 delivering scrolls. Mabel, mid-ritual in 1764, holding Muffins as a kitten made of stardust. Cody, in every version, always the same, always smiling, always watching. The choice.
"The vessel is full,"
Muffins said.
"You may stay in the memory, or awaken and lose everything."
"What do we lose?"
"Each other."
The spiral pulsed in the sky. Reality bent. Dumpster Dave, newly robed and holding a staff made of pizza crust, stepped forward.
"Let me speak for the trash!"
Everyone groaned, but Muffins nodded.
"Speak."
Dave cleared his throat.
"I've seen a lot. I've eaten worse. But even in the weirdest loops, we had each other. I vote we remember, even if it hurts."
Cody raised his juice box in silent agreement. The unraveling. As the clock struck 3:33 a.m., the spiral descended again. But this time, it wasn't closing, it was opening outward. Reality peeled back like wallpaper. Every house, every lawn, and every memory lifted like paper in the wind. Muffins hovered higher.
"So be it. Next Sunday, the spiral ends."
And then, a silence fell over Maple Street. No cats, no glitches, no Dave. Just a street. Quiet, waiting. Mabel turned to Greg and Cody.
"Final chapter next week,"
She said.
"Hope we survive it."
Cody smiled.
"We always do."
There you go, buddy.
Nice.
Maple Street Chapter 11. It's coming to a close, my dude. And I can't be more excited for the ending of this goddamn story. Mainly because it's taken me so long to get everybody to this point that I'm excited about. And that's the end. So hopefully everybody enjoys it. And buddy, how'd you feel about this week's episode? I know that we still need to do a little watch along together so that you can get it from point A to point B. But how'd you feel just going into this without remembering, I guess, last week's episode?
Did you imagine this going as long as it has? Like when you first wrote, like...
No, not at all, buddy. No, I thought in my mind, I was like, I'm just going to do a one-off story. It'll be cool. Like, that'll be fun. And then I was like, what if I did a whole thing up until Halloween? And then I thought, as I'm going through this in like week 7, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, well, because last year I did my story, and I think it was only 3 parts. And you went all in on this, and I think...
Yeah, I went through the whole month of... Like through the whole season of fall. It's what I did.
Yeah, and I think because you mentioned it on previous episodes, there's going to be a bigger picture. There's going to be a longer journey that's going to come out with this story. Here.
There is. I'll announce that stuff next week for the last episode. But yeah, there's going to be a longer journey, and I might need some help with that. So we'll probably crowdsource that. But yeah, did you enjoy it, buddy? I asked you a question. You didn't even answer. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, I did. I did enjoy it. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm always very visual, so I can't wait to hear the end of this thing and then go back and do a full rewatch with you, because I kind of feel like every time we get into these stories, it's like you're putting just the tip in, and I'm the type of person that needs more than just the tip. So I can't wait to get the whole thing. Just saying. But yeah, looking forward to the whole thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about some stuff, buddy. Let's talk about some chat with this topics. I know that you got some. I have one.
We do.
I'm sure everybody can guess what that is.
I mean, maybe,
what do we got this week?
Yeah, maybe they can, maybe they do, maybe they don't. So this week, the clock is winding down to it's not working. Oh no! I know it's not popping up. And this is a problem. So what we got going on is obviously some technical difficulties. And if you're just listening, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
You don't even know what's going on.
We got a little section. It's called Chat with Us. And normally it's to pop up on the screen. And right now it's just not popping up. So I'm going to go ahead and just ramble this thing off. All right. So the first topic that we got going on to kind of get into the meat and potatoes of things is we have something called trivia, or nightmare trivia, actually. Nightmare trivia. So, Sean, get ready for some nightmare trivia, because I know you love trivia, and it's one of those things that just you fucking love so much. Shit.
So much.
Number 2 on the list. Oh, there you go. Number 2 on the list is pumpkin pet peeves. John, we got some pumpkin pet peeves. All right. Okay, we'll get into that. And
interesting.
The next one on the list is surviving Freddy's finger. It's a little
surviving Freddy's finger.
It's a little suggestive. I know. But we'll get
a little bit.
We'll
just
get
a little
there.
bit.
And
His fingers are very sharp.
And Sean's topic is Hallo-If's part. What part are we on, Sean?
6, buddy.
Oh,
We're on part 6. Yeah, never wants to die.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm glad it's all working out. All right. So, Sean, normally we are visually driven, but like I said, this shit's not working. So for this
technical difficulties, you know what's kind of funny, everybody? Before Joshua even starts this, I'm sure he had something very elaborate, something very beautiful planned for this, but because technical difficulties, he's going to have to use his voice in order to describe what is about to happen right now. So, Joshua, it's midnight somewhere here on the West Coast. Go ahead and describe this next thing for us.
So dumb. Okay. All right, Sean. So for this first topic, nightmare trivia, this one so we're going to go down a couple different roads. We're going to talk about some story stuff. We're going to talk about basic knowledge. And then we're going to dive into stuff that's actually a real nightmare that truly exists for people. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. It's going to be like, do you know? And we're just like, whatever. Sure. So if you're listening, these might be some fun little nuggets you can use at work when you get there today.
Yeah, get there. I hope you get there. Don't get a speeding ticket.
No, all right.
But get there.
Okay, Sean. So this is going to be some warm-up questions. So for your first warm-up question is...
I'm ready.
What horror icon only attacks you in your dreams, Sean? for 1
Well,
point.
you just already said the answer. Fucking Freddy Krueger.
Okay, cool. All right. Again, these are warm-up questions. You could make it a little bit
All
more
right,
suspenseful,
you did
man.
preference that. I will give you that. Yes.
God,
Sorry. You did preference that. That's my fault. That's my fault. I was aggressive. Didn't mean it.
I mean, I kind of feel bad if somebody was actually thinking about it right now and you just threw that out there.
Oh.
Shot your load in the first 15 seconds. Okay.
You can catch it.
All right, number 2. Again, these are just, I got a couple warm-up. We're warming up, Sean. Because I want people to think that you actually know stuff about Halloween before I really come after you. So number 2
Fucking dick.
on this list, Sean, is what's the name of the mask killer in the Halloween movie franchise?
Okay. Michael Myers.
Okay, perfect. All right, good job, Sean. You got another one. Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay.
What horror movie features a videotape that kills you in 7 days?
I believe that's The Ring.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to speed up to one that you might be like, oh, fuck, dude, what is that movie again? But you got it.
Okay. The Ring.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
I'm good.
progressively.
I'm getting nervous, everybody. I'm going to pee my pants.
So he actually paused for a little bit there.
Yeah, I did have to think about that one.
He's,
You're right.
we're building up to this one. All right, let me get back to my place over here. Okay, Sean, what vegetable was originally used to carve jack-o'-lanterns before pumpkins?
Oh, turnips.
How the fuck did you know turnips were what that is?
Was that correct?
How do you
Was that
know?
the
Okay,
correct
first of
answer,
all,
Joshua?
Sean's correct. Turnips,
Thank you. Thank you.
is the right answer. How'd you know turnips
Up
were
on
the
these nuts, baby.
like? How'd you know that though? Like, when did you learn that?
I'm a connoisseur of what we call Halloween, Joshua, and traditional Halloween. All right, and the traditional days they would carve turnips. And if you've seen the picture of turnips, hang on, Mia, go ahead and put a little picture right there. Yeah, that's traumatizing. That's fucking disturbing. That's what they used to look like. That's why they probably carve jack-o'-lanterns now. So, but yeah, they used to carve turnips, and it was fucking creepy.
Wow. Okay.
It's like one of those YouTube rabbit holes. Like somebody, I bet you anything, Joshua. Give us like 4 years. Somebody will fall into our algorithm, and then they'll be watching us at like midnight, right? 3 o'clock in the morning rolls around. They're getting this episode right now, 5 years in the future. And they're like, what the hell? They're talking about me. I'm the guy who's up right now at 3 a.m. looking at pumpkin videos and how they got started. Like, it's shit like that. That's just happened to me. I was just up late at night learning about Halloween shit. So.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck, dude. Good for you, because I totally thought I was going to stump your ass on that one. But now I'm a little bummed. All right. So now moving on to, they're going to progressively get harder. What I'm about to lay out there for you
harder than that?
Yeah, it's going to get harder. This is shit that actually happens to people that is extremely nightmarish. And this isn't to poke fun of anything. This is just to kind of throw some wildly crazy things that happen to people that do exist. Nightmarish, I should say. Sure. All right, Sean, do you know which sleep disorder causes you to wake up unable to move, often while, what the fuck is that? Hallucinating shadowy figures?
Sleep paralysis? Is that what that is?
Fuck, dude, you knew that one too? God damn it.
It's an easy one. People talk about that shit all the time. Sleep paralysis. I've had sleep paralysis, which was attributed to my sleep apnea. Like, once you lose oxygen to the brain, the devils come out. So just FYI.
So you've had that before. That was going to be my follow-up question. You've actually had that?
Oh yeah, sleep paralysis. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that your mind just envisions these demons in front of you. It's odd.
Next time you have sleep paralysis, can you write that down for us? Because I want to hear this. Your next. I'm not wishing that on you.
Again, have sleep paralysis, Joshua, because I sleep with the mask on now. You know that.
Oh.
So
okay. Well, okay.
My brain is healthy.
Can we try you sleeping not with the mask and see what happens?
No, hell no, hell no. Then I'll be tired for the 6 weeks.
All right. I'm over here asking you not to do what the doctor's ordered. Hey, can you just not take the pills that make you better?
Hey, can you just die?
Yeah. Just all your medicine, just not take that and just let's do a little experiment with you, Sean. Okay, cool. All right. I'm not going to do that. I love Sean too much. I wouldn't really ask him to do that. Even for an experiment, I wouldn't ask him. All right.
Yeah, you still.
We got a couple more here. Sean, if you get this one, I'm going to quit. Right now, I'm going to quit. Just like our technology quit on us before we even fucking started tonight. I'm just going to quit.
And it's still quitting.
Yeah, it's still quitting, even during the recording of this. All right, Sean. So, do you know which rare disorder makes people act out their dreams physically, sometimes violently?
I don't know. See, this is where you're going to get me because I don't know the names of these disorders.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like I don't know this. Like, I know what it is, but I don't know the name of what it is.
Okay, would you like to
I'm just going to say restless leg syndrome.
Restless leg syndrome. That is a thing, but that's not what this is, Sean. Yeah, that is a thing.
What is it?
Sometimes I think I have that, but I know I really don't. So this is actually called EM sleep behavior disorder.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, because I would. Who's going to remember that? You know,
that's kind of wild, right? But you never know. If you ever end up in a trivia room or a trivia game, this could be something that you might need to remember at some point. You never know.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Not wrong.
I got one more for you, and if you get this, I'm going to be extremely upset. Just throwing it out there.
That's what you said the last two.
Well, because then you'd get this one, and you'd be like, doing super good, which I didn't think you were going to do in this game.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing super good no matter what happens, but all right, sure.
All right, well, let me give you the last one.
What do you got? What's the last one?
What's the name of the condition where people wake up convinced they are dead or don't exist?
See, again, the names of the conditions, I don't know. So we're just going to say it's hallucinogenicin.
I like how you yeah.
I don't know. What is it?
I can't even pronounce it. It's called Cotards. Cotards? Delusion.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, I mean,
clearly I was going to get that.
Yeah. It's pretty wicked. Could you imagine? So I started thinking about this. Could you imagine being in a state of mind where you wake up, where you're convinced that you're actually dead or you don't exist, but you're waking up like you wake up. So you go from dream state to being like awake, like we are now. We're kind of awake right now. Shit.
Kind of. We're barely awake.
Could you imagine waking up and feeling like you just don't exist or like you're not in a real physical? That would be kind of scary, right?
I mean, buddy, to be honest, are we in a physical state? You know, like we talk a lot about simulation on this podcast.
We do.
And maybe that's just you waking up from the Matrix. You know, that's you becoming Neo, is realizing that you don't really exist. And this is just an illusion of numbers, you know? So maybe, I don't know. I mean, I can imagine it. I can for sure imagine it. But yeah, that disassociating with the outer being, you know, is crazy. But I get it. I get why it happens.
Yeah. So there you go, everybody. That I mean, fuck, I don't know how to explain it, but that's a pretty wicked, nightmarish kind of thing to go through. And I don't wish that kind of thing on anybody. So there you go, Sean. That is my nightmare trivia. I tried to cover all the bases from the fun that you should know into the shit that you shouldn't know. And you knew most of it, so I'm actually pretty surprised. Yeah. I got to take my hat off to you.
Thank you.
Sean, that was actually pretty fucking good. Yeah, man. Hats off.
You know, I want to know what the name of the thing is where you're dreaming that you're falling and you wake up abruptly. You know, like you just fell from your bed kind of thing. I want to know what that's called. If anybody has that name for me, just leave it in the comments. I'd like to know.
It'd be a good one. Yeah. And plus, when Halloween's not even here yet, we can work that into the next episode if somebody knows. That'd be
we
awesome.
are 1 week until Halloween, buddy. I am so fucking excited. I got the jazz hands going.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Well, he's had too much candy or some shit. Or it's after midnight and we're just both going crazy. Because that's
the problem. Too. See, you fed me after midnight. So once the secret, guys, is that once you feed me after midnight with alcohol, that's all that matters. Everything gets weird. So
usually that's French fries for me. I need a little French fries after midnight.
Oh, kinky.
I go for that starch.
French fry up your ass.
Let's a little salty French fry. Yeah.
Gross.
All right, man, you ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one,
move
buddy.
on to the next one. All right, Sean. And everybody listening, thank you for sticking in there and getting through that nightmarish trivia there. Sean, next...
Sorry, guys. This is a weird one. Late night pod. It gets weird. I mean, we've said this. I think this is the first time we've said this since Halloween or since October.
What?
Late night pods, they get weird. Sorry, it just happens.
Yeah, they get weird, they get fun. But if you're listening to this, the both of us by now, we just do some weird shit and fun shit, and we just like to keep things interesting. Which brings me to my next topic, Sean.
Gets weird, I'm telling you.
next.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I hate words. I really hate words, man. I wish I could just like know how to sign language sometimes. Do you think people who do sign language fuck signing up too? They just what the fuck did you say to me? You know what I mean? With their hands?
Probably.
They
I can imagine.
What do you just throw at me? Like, what the fuck?
They throw out the blood sign, the Bloods and Crips. They just throw out gang signs accidentally.
Do you imagine? Can you stutter while signing? You know what I mean? Is there such a thing? Can you?
Oh, you'd be signing and then you have to sneeze, and then you'd sneeze, and it'd be I don't know, like a fuck you.
I mean, it is genuinely a gift to be able to use words and speech, but sometimes it's difficult. Okay, let me try this again. Sean, for the next topic, not the episode, because we're still on the same episode, clearly. This is called Pumpkin Pet Peeves.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking about this pumpkin pet peeves, this kind of goes along with, Halloween's just around the corner, like we just said a minute ago. And I want to throw out a couple things as far as pet peeves go. And I want to know if this rates on your Halloween pumpkin pet peeve scenario. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, Sean.
I think I'm still kind of confused, but yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. So just basically pet peeves on Halloween night, right? Things that could be a pet peeve on Halloween night
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So here you go. Number one, how about the teenage trick-or-treaters without costumes? Does that bug you?
No, not necessarily. So I'm trying to envision myself here giving out candy, because last week I already said that there's nobody over here to give candy to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think if I had $300 worth of candy and I'm giving it out to people, if I had teenagers come over and want candy, no, that wouldn't upset me, because now that I'm an old fart or an unk, as the people that I
you're right. You're right.
Cooperate with, no, I wouldn't be upset with that, because I know that those people, those kids, those teenagers who are doing this is their last hurrah. This is in their mind, their last mental, you know what, guys, let's just go out there, let's get some candy, and then let's never leave high school. Let's just stay here where we're the best thing ever. That kind of thing. And so I feel I don't want to be that asshole that's get off my lawn, you fucking bitches. I don't want to be that guy. So I'm going to give him the candy. So that's not a pet peeve of mine. I get the nostalgia of wanting to keep your peak. So yeah,
okay,
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, okay, there you go. Number two, Sean, how about parents bringing babies for candy?
I mean, it's kind of like the same people. Well,
come on, this is a different category, right?
So, it's a different category. That's not where I was going with this. What I'm thinking about in my head are the same people who bring their kids to candy, their infant kids to candy. They're the same people that bring their infant kids to Disneyland. Those two people are one and the same to me. And to that, I say, why? What are you doing? Your child is not old enough to recall any of these memories, and you just kind of look desperate in a weird way, and it's not cute, right? It's not cute. Listen, bring your kid dressed up in a little infant costume to work or to the playground, right? Like in social settings like that. Don't bring them to my house for candy, because I know the candy's not for the infant, it's for you. And at that point, you made the choice to have a kid, so you can afford to go buy your own fucking candy, and you're not going to get my candy, which I'm giving out to teenagers who are given handies in the back of semi-trucks.
Jesus Christ, man. That was a long let go on that whole thing.
I've been holding that in for a long time.
But I mean, if, you know, maybe you're just a candy collector, you're a connoisseur, you know, you just...
I'm a connoisseur of candy.
I need a
kid to get some candy.
You're a candy connoisseur. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a candy connoisseur. But I mean, if you borrow the baby to that, because you know kids are here, you borrow a baby and then go trick or treat with that baby, then you've stepped over the line. I'm just saying.
So okay, where's the line? Where's the line?
Borrow
are we
a
talking
baby?
like
I just said it.
Is the line?
You borrow a baby. It's not even your real baby. Just go
infant.
pick one up off the. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me go.
Well, see, the reason
cool,
I ask is because there are people who will borrow. Like, I'm gonna go over and borrow your dog because I want to go out to dog parks and meet people who have dogs. Right? I'm gonna meet single ladies with bitches that are available. Right? And I'm gonna borrow your dog. The same rule applies to kids, right? Joshua, if you had an infant, or like whatever the limit is, which is what I'm asking, like where's the line that I could take your kid and go trick-or-treating with them to just collect the candy, right? Because infant, obviously, you're not going to do that with. But like if your kid is like 5 or 6, right, and you take that kid and you go trick-or-treating with them, like that's not as weird, right? Because that's like the 5 or 7 age gap, right? Or the from age like 5 to 9, right? Is like trick-or-treating peak, you know, and you're just being like the good uncle, bringing them, like you're going with them, but at the same time you're collecting candy. You know what I mean? Like, is that the line? Is the line like 5 years old, or is it like 2 years old? Is the question.
Okay, how about this? Now the fact that you've walked up to, and this brings me to my next pet peeve, now that you've gone up there with your borrowed baby or your adopted friend or whatever you did. Yeah, your friend's got like 4 kids and you just like borrow one just so you know.
You're being a good uncle and you're like, hey, I'm going to take your kid and we're going to go trick-or-treating because I want the candy. Yeah, got it.
You're like a Boy Scout troop or some shit. Let me just borrow a kid real quick.
Steal one of these.
Borrow it. Yeah, you got enough badges. You have the Halloween badge yet. I'll take you out real quick. So how about this one? How about people that give out one piece of candy?
No, that's fine. That's etiquette.
Okay, one piece of candy.
You learned that the hard way.
I did.
The year that you spent like $17,000 on candy.
Too much.
And gave handfuls of it away.
Too much. I thought like a kid in that moment. I said, I look at the kid and he smiled and I told him, you know, you need less teeth. And I gave him a few extra pieces of candy.
I will say this, though. I will say that if you're going to be handing out candy, especially this year, just this year, if you're handing out candy, do the kids a favor. Don't give them the same candy that everybody else is giving them.
But that's
right. Like everybody's giving them the Snickers. Everybody's giving them the Kit Kats. I know, but I want people to give them the weird shit. I want people to give them like the Laffy Taffies or the fucking Dum Dum fucking lollipops or just something unique. Because when I was growing up,
Dum Dum, and man, it's a little too close. What are you trying to say to these kids? Giving them a dum-dum.
When I was growing up, the most fun I had was pouring out your candy onto the fucking floor and sharing it with your siblings and trading and all that shit.
Yeah,
but what was really fun was finding the weird shit. Right? You're like, oh, Mrs. Johnson gave me a fucking pack of cigarettes. You know, like finding that shit. Like the weird shit, like I got some Swedish fish. Like what am I gonna do with these? They're gonna swim up my urethra. You know, stuff like that makes childhood so much more fun. Is getting that kind of random shit. So like, just do us all a favor and give kids some random shit, not razor blades or anything like that, but just weird stuff like give them some Swedish fish. You know?
Okay, well, let me give you one. Let me give you one last one, and I just want to know if you abided by this as a kid, or maybe you're listening to this, and if you're going out, and maybe you'll take this as a hint. How about the people that ignore the no porch light rule?
That is upsetting.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve. Yeah, because if your light's off, that means you're not giving out candy or you're not even home. So for Halloween specifically, that is a pet peeve of mine because back in the day when I was giving out candy and I had a Suburbia to do it in, when the lights go off, that means candy is not there, right? And if you continue to knock on the door, I will come out and shoot you. Like, that's just trespassing at that point. Blood will be shed. Don't do it. Like, candy etiquette is if the light's on, candy is on, right? If the light's gone, candy be gone, Just saying.
All right, well, we know Sean's kidding. Sean would not hurt a fly. He's a big guy. He'd probably scare you with his size more than he would physically with his body. So
it's Texas out here, baby. I don't know about that.
As he sips on his glass. Well, Sean, that wraps up my pumpkin pet peeves. And typically, this is the part of the podcast where you hit us with something special, something from the heart.
I do. I will.
Unless you got something else in store for the audience.
Nah, I'm gonna hit us with something special. But you didn't even answer any of these questions that you had. You just let me ramble on.
Of course I didn't.
Like, you just let me ramble on about all of this shit. Of
course I didn't.
So that's kind of upsetting, but whatever.
Well, because here's the thing. It's like me going to the monk for advice. I just let you guide me through this process. Like,
the fuck?
When it comes to pet peeve, you are the Halloween connoisseur. If you knew how to cook a turkey, I wouldn't go ask you, how the fuck do you, I wouldn't cook the turkey for you. So how I'm going to celebrate Halloween is I'm going to take your best advice. If somebody shows up to my door when the light's off, I'm just going to hit them with a water balloon, draw some blood.
You're going to shoot them.
They're going to ask me, and they're going to ask, why would you do that? I'm going to say, you know what? The man himself, Sean, from Sorry for the Delay. Go see him at SorryForTheDelay.live. Go to the website. There's merch there. You can buy a t-shirt.
Shirt.
There's music. There's all kinds of cool shit there. That's where I get my advice, everybody. So there you go, man.
Got it. And you know what? That kind of that made up for it, buddy. I feel better about your answer. But yeah, you know what? Let's change the vibe a little bit. Let's get something. Let's do an AI song. I don't think this song needs any introduction, but I will say this. I based this song off of the Maple Street story that we heard in the beginning of the episode here. And it kind of got emotional for me, which was really weird because I've been doing this for a little while now. And to have this song play out, I don't know. It just hit me, and I've been listening to it for the past few days. But Joshua, I'll share my screen with you and everybody else watching and listening. Just keep on watching, keep on listening. We do appreciate it. Joshua, this song is called Memory Loop, the Spiral Song. Enjoy, everybody.
It was quiet on Maple Street. Not a raccoon in sight, not a whisper of heat. Spiral tomatoes in the garden grew. Greg's reflection had a mind of its own too. Cody dreamed in mid-air, 3 inches floating through the night. We heard the sound beneath our skin, a heartbeat built from phantom hymns. The lamps turned red, the mail talked back. A goldfish blinked, the sky went black, and Muffins rose, her eyes a storm. In oven mitts we were reborn. You were never meant to know, she said. This town was stitched to hold the dead. Loops of memory lives we wore in 1764, 1912 more. But the spiral woke Coke with juice box breath. Now we choose forget or death. She spoke in visions, not in sound of Cody smiling every round. Greg the scroll boy, Mabel the flame, and Dave with crust and sacred shame. Dumpster priest in trash divine, cloaked in pizza, lost in time. He raised his voice, his offering. I've eaten worse, but I'd keep everything. We've been birds too. But if the sky cracks, we always survive. The spiral bloomed at 3:33 and peeled the world back piece by piece. Every law and each porch light's hum lifted into the memory sun. You may forget, or you may feel. And Cody raised his juice box seal. Next Sunday comes, the spiral ends. No cats, no Dave, no need to pretend. Just silence where the weird ones lay, and hope we'll loop again someday. Oh, we always do, Cody says, as the sky folds away. Oh.
All right, buddy. There you go. There's your AI song for the week. How did you feel about that one?
Wow. It was kind of giving me like Lana Del Rey kind of, giving me like sad but happy vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some emotional stuff. That's exactly the vibe I was going for, because that's exactly how I felt about this.
It's like a sunset you never want to end. You know what I mean? Like you kind of just want it to hover there forever. Yeah. And you look at your watch and you go, you know what? Can time just stop now? Because I don't want this to end. You know, this gives me good vibes.
And that's exactly how I felt, buddy. That's exactly how I felt. And that's how I felt writing chapter 11 of the Maple Street Saga. And I might get a little emotional writing, like I've already written all these chapters out. Like I'm going to get emotional playing the last chapter for everybody, because I feel like if you just come into this and you hear the last chapter, you're going to be like, wow, there was a lot that happened and I want to know more. So I felt like that song was very fitting for this.
It was a good song. I like that song. That will reach. I think that'll go up on the top, right? As far as songs go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
How many songs we got now, Sean? Wait.
Hell yeah.
Wait, how many songs we got now?
Right now, we have 57 songs, which are all being put into the Sorry for the Delay AI Radio playlist on YouTube, which you can find on youtube.com/@SorryForTheDelay AI Radio, and also SorryForTheDelay.live/AI Radio, where you can listen to everything that we have there, and maybe even pick up a little bit of merch, like the new shirt that I'm wearing. Joshua, I didn't talk about it because I didn't go to the housekeeping corner, but this is the last drop I have in the fall t-shirt line. This is the Scully Boy. He's right here. Fucking beautiful, buddy. Beautiful on camera. Nice and smooth shirt. Nice and soft. It's beautiful. Nice and supple. Sorry for the Let.live. Check that shit out. Buy some merch. Do that all for us, buddy. I'm more specifically talking to you, Joshua. I want you to buy every single one of our shirts.
You keep talking to me like if I got all the money in the world, like I have a blank check. Like I'm the one that no. You know what makes me happier when you're walking around and you see somebody wearing some of our merch and just supporting the podcast. It's a really good feeling. It's a really, really good feeling knowing that you kind of just get behind these two guys and just have a good time. You know, I'm all for it.
That's a weird way to say that.
I'll get behind these two guys. I mean, should we get in front of us
and have a good time?
I don't know.
Yeah, have a good time behind us.
Get in front of us. Behind. You know what? Get in front, behind.
You know, whatever. Another way you can help support this podcast is by subscribing. No matter where you're listening to or where you're watching, hit that little subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Hey, buddy, if you don't mind, I would like to do the Hallo-Ifs before you hit your last one.
Let's go ahead.
Because I know you had another one in there before the Hallo-Ifs.
We can even save it for next week.
Hey, we might. We might save it for next week.
Dude. Let's go. All right.
This is Hallo-Ifs Part 6. It's Never Gonna Die is what the title I'm calling this as.
Okay.
Joshua, I only have 3 questions for you. But again, they're all ones that I came up with on the top of my head, and they're pretty weird. So good luck.
Okay.
I will start you off, though, buddy, with an easy one. Here you go. Who would you rather fight? 1 human-sized Annabelle doll or 100 frog-sized leprechauns?
100 frog. Damn. So here's the thing about leprechauns is they got a lot of gold. You know, they got a lot of gold stashed everywhere.
That they do. Yeah. But there's 100 of them.
So, I mean, that's 100 pots of gold. So if I kick the shit out of all of them, then that means I got 100. I got 100 chances to find some gold. You know, maybe I kick the shit out of them every time I kick them. They shit a little gold coin every time I kick them. They're small. You know what I mean? Like Mario Brothers or whatever. You know, you hit something and the fucking little shit coin comes out. So I mean, Annabelle, that's a big bitch. So I don't know if I'm.
But she's a doll, though. She's a doll. Very soft.
Yeah, dude. But if you've ever seen any doll horror movie, the doll fucking kills everybody. Even kills the cop at the very end who shows it's supposed to be the good. Like, everybody dies with Annabelle. No, but that's why there's so many of them. Annabelle is still a real doll, actually. That doll still exists. So everybody that's fucked with the doll has died.
It still fucks.
And the doll is still here. Yeah. So I'm down with fucking a bunch of little leprechauns. I mean, kicking the shit out of a bunch of leprechauns. And hopefully they got gold after I'm done with them. Because if I don't, then I'll just feel bad because technically leprechauns aren't supposed to exist.
Sorry.
Like, I feel bad afterwards. If there's no payout after kicking a bunch of leprechauns' asses, then I should have taken Annabelle and died.
Oh, man.
Like everybody else does with Annabelle.
All right. Hang on. You know what? Speaking of dying, Joshua, here's another one for you. Joshua, you're given 13 rare Funkos whose prices could be limitless. But in exchange, you have to become the Grim Reaper each Halloween. Would you do it?
Okay, so as the Grim Reaper, do you have to take a life every time?
Yep, you have to take multiple lives. You have to take kids' lives, grandma lives, father lives.
Why does it have to be a kid? Like, come on, man. Why we got to go down that
You're
way?
the Grim Reaper.
Doesn't matter.
The Grim Reaper knows nothing other than taking lives.
There's no limits to the Grim Reapers. All right, so I'm okay with becoming the Grim Reaper because sometimes death is only a new beginning. And who says death has to be the final chapter in anybody's life? It could just be the start of something brand new and something great. So
facts.
If I can offer up a smooth and casual death as the Grim Reaper, then I will gladly give somebody that gift. But I'm not doing it because I'm getting Funkos, because there's something else meant for them in life. And death, I just have to bring it. And I will bring it poetically.
Okay. All right. I love that. That's a great answer, dude. I didn't expect that from you, so I appreciate that. I have one more. I saved this, as they say, the best for last. Joshua, I hope you're ready for this one, my dude. Let me clear my throat here. All right, buddy. Each night, you get the best sleep of your life. I'm talking, you wake up feeling refreshed and energized no matter how long you've slept. But every Halloween, you have to call your mother and confess every impure and sexual thought you had that year.
Wow.
Are you doing it?
That's pretty heavy. But I will say this.
That's
I got
pretty heavy. Yeah.
You know, and if my mom does hear this, I got a really kick-ass mom, and my dad, who's no longer with us anymore.
Awesome.
Both of my parents are amazing people. So I am totally okay with grossing my mom out. Like this is fine. This is fine. Like I'm with it. Like I don't honestly, like my mom knows so much shit already, dude. Like we've had 108 of these episodes, and
I love your
believe
mom.
it or not, everybody, I've had a whole life of these episodes not recorded. So, and my mom has seen most of them. So I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with telling my mom some stuff, and half the time she's just gonna go, "Oh, Joshua, I know." And I'll be like, so I'm totally cool with it. I'll lay that on. But so here's the kind of son I am. I would do that shit as she's like putting, a spoon of cereal in her mouth or something, or munching on some nachos. Like I would time that shit to when I could get the biggest reaction out of her. I would make it fun. That's just the kind of son I am, and I would do that for my mom or my dad, who's no longer with us. But I would do that for any. I mean, come on, man. Like I'll totally do that and to get some good night rest. I haven't had a good night rest in a very long time. And my mom.
That's why I made that.
Yeah, my mom would totally be down with this. She's like, dude, why'd you tell me this shit sooner? Like, at least I know now. Like I saw you in the store when
you like Twizzlers up your butt.
Yeah, it's like I saw the way you looked at those cucumbers when we'd go shopping, buddy. Like I knew. Like what? What are you talking about? I used a little chili and a little lime on those things. Sure, son. Sure, that's what you were thinking. Come on,
Chili
man.
beans look like they fit.
I know. Come on, man. I didn't know you think about waffles that way. Holy shit. But
oh my lord,
that's the thing. It's okay. I would totally.
All
do
right,
that.
buddy. That's all I had for the Hallo-Ifs. I didn't know where that one was gonna go, but when I was writing it, I couldn't stop laughing. So it's really funny.
And here's the thing, man. In a serious point, like I encourage anybody, like if you have a parent or somebody and you got to get some shit off your chest, don't wait till the final days of shit like this. Sometimes you just got to come out with stuff and just have a good time with it, because half the time I can almost guarantee they know this shit about you anyways. And maybe they're waiting for that conversation to be had with you. So fuck it, dude. Why wait until you can have a good night's sleep? Just fucking talk about that shit whenever you want. You know what I mean? Just do it.
Hell yeah, buddy. Hey, do you want to do your last topic, or do you want to wait until next week?
I think we should save that one. That's a good one to end on. And plus, my drink's getting empty. This shit tastes like it's like 80 degrees.
What does it taste? You didn't even say what it tasted like.
No, I mean it's like pumpkin and cinnamon. It's a warm Cinnabon. How about that? It's like if you ground up a
warm
Cinnabon.
That's a great description, dude. That's great. Warm Cinnabon. I'd fuck it.
Yeah, only took how many episodes for me to give a good description of anything I fucking drank other than ice and water?
108. 108 episodes is what it took for you to get a good description.
And some broken cameras and some buttons that don't work.
And some broken cameras.
This is the worst episode ever. Part 2.
Part 2. Yeah.
Worst episode ever, man. Jesus. Yeah, let's land it. Let's get out of here.
Good luck
editing
home. This one. I love you.
Even though we are home. Shit.
All right, before we go home, let's show off some Funkos. Let's show off some fun finds. Let's do some cool shit, buddy. Actually, I should probably say something about the Funkos.
Yeah, go for it.
But I can't remember.
Okay. Why can't you remember? Okay, well, let me go first then.
Whatever.
You fucking figure it out over there. The shit's all broken on my side anyways. Let me do it. All right, so
everything's broken everywhere.
I got 2 things to show off, and if you're just listening, just slide over just for a minute just to check this shit out. I got a sorry for the delay first. It is a fun find wearable. Normally...
A fun find wearable?
A wearable.
Is it a shirt?
Yeah, it's a wearable. Okay. Normally we just show out little trinkets,
that I got.
Little things like that. But this is a fun find wearable, and it's very Halloween fitting. All right, everybody.
Okay.
If you are just listening, like I said, slide on over to YouTube or SorryForTheDelay.live and check this out. But the other day when I was shopping at Marshall's, I came across this.
Marshall's. Okay. Describe it for me, buddy.
Yeah, because
it looks like Chucky.
So it's 7 pairs of Chucky themed socks.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. So this
nice.
So this is my fun.
Are you wearing them now?
This is my fun Halloween fun wearable find. And maybe someday you'll get to slip on some Sorry for the Delay socks, but not just yet. Not this year. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
So that is my first fun find. The second fun find I have, and this, I don't know if Sean was going to talk about this on this episode. So spoiler alert, we do have some gameplay.
Whoa, Joshua. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I got to tell the people real fast here. We are doing some gameplay videos, specifically one game, because I decided that we're only going to do one game this year because the other games that we recorded, they're just not it, buddy. Not it. But I want to tell the people about it. We're playing a game called Pumpkin Jack this year. We shelved Costume Quest for 1 year. We'll bring that back next year. But all these gameplay episodes are going to be coming out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of Halloween week.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the game's going to be pretty tremendous. I found this game online, and I think everybody's going to enjoy this game. So stay tuned. The episodes are going to drop. Me and Sean love to play video games. We've been doing it our whole lives. So just watch two big kids play some video games, have a good time. And a little teaser, there is some voices. I don't even know what to really call them.
I didn't know if you were going to say it. But all right, yeah.
There's characters involved in this. There's things to read. And you know what? We actually hired some actors to come in and do these voices. So stay tuned to that. It was really expensive to do. So check it out. It was a lot of fun to do. So stay tuned, man. It'd be cool.
Yep. And with that being said, let's get back to the episode. Sorry. Thank you, Mia.
At some point that may come out.
Oh, I was going to talk about that.
And guess what? In paying tribute to our fun, our gameplay, I got this little guy right here. This is the Pumpkin King Funko.
Oh, look at that. A little teaser, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody. And this is scented. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a scented Funko, and it's the special edition. Yeah, what?
I'm sorry. Mia, I'm sorry. You're going to have to cut all that. Joshua, I didn't mean to interrupt you so quickly.
Good.
I have that same exact Funko. Will you do me a favor, please? Mm-hmm. Will you open it and will you smell it? Because I won't say anything. Just open it and smell it for me.
All right.
Does it smell?
This is going to be the second Funko I've ever opened.
I'm sorry, but he's got to open this for me because I need to be justified in what this smells like.
Are you even going to hint at what it should smell like or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right,
I just want to know what you smell when you smell this Funko.
Let me just do it right. Oh, shit.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay.
And? Verdict?
It smells like a bar of Dove soap.
Thank you. It smells like nothing. It smells absolutely like nothing.
It smells like soap.
When I got that Funko, Joshua, I was like, oh my God, I hope it smells like pumpkin spice. And then you open it and it smells like plastic. It smells like nothing. It's not even scented. Like, that's false advertisement if I've ever fucking seen it, buddy. That is false advertisement. It does not smell like anything.
I mean, if it was a butthole, it'd smell pretty good, but I mean,
it's not a butthole, though.
It's a fuck, like, there you go. But
anyways,
there you go.
I feel justified now knowing that did not smell like anything. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. You can put him back on. You can put him back inside of his crucifix, his coffin. His coffin. That's the word I was looking for. His coffin, and never open him again.
There you go, man. I gave you everything you wanted. Now, Sean? What have you brought for the audience as far as your to the audience?
Oh my
your fun
God! You know, Joshua, I have my little. Hang on. Let me grab it. Right here. I got these the doors. I got more doors.
We're going to the
We are
doors.
opening boxes number 11 and... Oh, sorry. 10 and 11 is what we're opening. We're opening 10 and 11, buddy. Last week you guessed Dracula. You got that right. You guessed something else that was wrong, and I appreciated that. But Joshua, you want to make a guess on this week? Got two of them.
I am going to go with razor blade candy.
All right, let's find out. Here we go.
I don't know.
Who do we got? We got, I believe that's the Mummy. Yeah, that's the Mummy. It's kind of cute. I like that. I got one more, buddy. You want to take a guess?
They kind of look like Ryan Reynolds from Deadpool, but
So you're thinking Deadpool?
yeah, I mean,
Deadpool.
I don't know. Let's just open it.
Let's find out.
Man.
Here we go, buddy. Let's see. Oh man, this guy's tucked back in there. Oh, look at that. It is that one dude. You know, us. I think that's still us.
Oh, the one that's crawling. Yeah, like the baby or the little person.
Yeah, the little baby. Yeah.
Another us. Wasn't there like two us characters?
There is. Yeah, there is two us. Yeah. So there you go. Those are my fun finds for the week. Appreciate it. Love all you guys. Buddy, we're going kind of long in this episode, so let's fucking land this plane. Let's do some weekly challenges. If you got yours, well, actually, you can't even show me yours.
I don't even think. Let me try it. Let me try the button. Let me try the button.
Buttons don't work.
Nope, buttons don't work.
No, buttons don't work. Do you want to send it to Mia and she can put it up here and you can describe it to us?
I'll send it to Mia. So I had a fun little outing today before we got on. I had a nice beverage, and I thought, what better way to celebrate the beverage than to take a picture right next to it? So Mia, thank you for putting that up on screen. It was a great time. I was out with my girlfriend. We had some good food, and that was my daily challenge, my selfie challenge. But it's great.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I love you. That's beautiful. Beautiful picture, by the way. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Good composition.
Thank you.
Good everything. I would hang that in my house, and if my house burned down and that was the only thing left, I would keep it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me do my weekly challenge that Joshua gave me, which was to write cat poems for the rest of the year. So thanks, Joshua. Appreciate that. So here we go.
It's so random.
Here's another cat poem for you. I'm doing haikus, by the way, because why not? Here it is, though. Pumpkins are glowing. Cats wait by the candle's warm flame. Halloween is soon. There you go. That's it. That's
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
That'll end up on some card somewhere at some point.
Yes, yeah, in the dumpster. That's the card it's going to end up on.
I mean, they do make toilet paper out of things lesser than that, so
that's 100% true.
Yeah,
100% true.
Beautiful.
All right, buddy. You want to do some fortunes? You want to bust out one of your rubber fortunes?
All right, let's get it out of here, man. Let's get one of these sassy dozen. And I highly doubt this is your first time listening or seeing this. But if it is, we're running out of these things. These are our fun little gag we do at the end of this podcast. These are just like little fortune cookies. And sometimes we get good ones. Sometimes we get terrible ones. And why not end the podcast?
Not sometimes. All the time we get terrible ones.
Yeah. Got probably over 100 episodes of these cookies, so if you're like, are they really that bad? You guys feel free to go back and check them out.
Yeah,
YouTube, SorryForTheDelay.live. Check the episodes out. And this one bent like a rubber tire.
Hell yeah.
I will spare you the visual of that.
I wanted to see the visual.
Sorry.
Damn it.
It did bend like a rubber tire.
Bent like a rubber tire. Stupid. Yeah. Stupid. We're crashing, everybody. We're crashing. Sorry.
Crashing hard. All right, let me get some words out, man. Everybody. And thank you for hanging in there. It's kind of been long. Love all you guys for hanging in for this shit. It's kind of pretty silly. Here you go. This is your fortune for episode 108 on October 21st, I believe it is. Shit. No, maybe it's the 22nd by now. I don't know. Fuck. It's past midnight.
At this point, it's the 25th.
Jesus. It's going long. Here you go. The person who asks you to read this out loud will be cursed for eternity. There you go, buddy.
Hey, Mia, can you cut all of that?
Yes, he doesn't.
I don't want to be cursed for eternity. I'm not God's strongest soldier.
There you go. There you go, Sean. That is my sassy fortune. It's silly, dude. It's dumb. It's whatever, man. And if you're into those kind of things, go back and look at some of the episodes. We probably got them time-stamped or something. Check it out on the website, SorryForTheDelay.live. Go get some merch.
There you go.
Shameless plug.
All right, but let me do some lucky numbers. Here are your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. And if you win anything, let us know. Or buy a shirt. Please, for the love of God, SorryForTheDelay.live/merch. Buy a shirt. But here are the 7 lucky numbers. They are 3, 7, 8, 11, 15, 35, and 45. One more time, if I missed anything, the lucky numbers are 3, 7, 8, 11, 15, 35, and 45. Those are your 7 lucky numbers. Those were a fucking tongue twister. Why would I even choose those? It's all random, baby. It's all random. I don't choose them. I just click the button and they give me them. But buddy, we've made it to the end of episode 108, which we are dubbing the worst episode, part 2. Another sequel.
It's a good one.
So let's get your ending monologue, my dude, and send the people off with some words of encouragement or wisdom. A few weeks ago, buddy, I did tell you that this may be the last thing somebody hears. So the pressure is on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Again.
Jeez. That's a lot of pressure to put on somebody. But with Halloween just around the corner and we didn't get to it. And again, if this is the last thing you hear and you haven't heard our episode after this, I want everybody to please have a safe Halloween. Double check your candy. Make sure it hasn't been pre-opened because we know there's a lot of weirdos out there that do weird shit to candy. But just be safe, everybody. Tell a friend. This podcast is going to be here forever, or as long as these lips still move or these hands, because I'm going to learn how to sign language. I don't know if there's a podcast that just does sign language, but again.
Fucking amazing. That is a great concept. Nobody copyright that. That's ours now.
Yeah. It'd be purely visual. I don't know how you do, unless there's like clicks or something. You'd have to figure that out. That point's Morse code, maybe. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Go to the website, SorryForTheDelay.live. Check out the music. Check out the merch. We love all you guys. We will see you next week on episode 109. Love y'all. Thank you for watching.
Like Joshua said, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. Sorry for the Delay.live/merch. Sorry for the delay in general. Just come find us. Hang out with us. Social media, all the platforms. Buddy, I have so many things that I want to read to you right now, but I want to give you a choice. Do you prefer one that's about a pumpkin, a zombie, or a ghost? What are you preferring?
I'm going ghost.
Ghost? All right, here you go. Here you go, everybody. Last thing I'm going to say for the week. Why is a haunted house... Oh, sorry. Why is a haunted house party so cheap?
Don't know.
It's because ghosts bring all the booze. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Adeuces.